Hi, housing folks. Welcome to the year 2021. We made it. It was one hell of a year, and we're so grateful for you all for still being here with us, for being patient with us as we navigate this whole new world, and for rolling with the punches with us. We know it hasn't been easy to not have an office to go to. It hasn't been easy for us to transition into this new space of meeting either through phone or FaceTime or Zoom. And technology has been a big barrier. So I just want to celebrate you all for being here, for having made it, and to set an intention for the next year to be better, kinder, more peaceful, more grounded, for us to be grateful for the ability to connect, for this next year to bring out the best in us all. And on that note, we're gonna start off this year by presenting a housing video on the first Tuesday of every month. And if you haven't had a chance yet to meet our newest housing member, her name is Michelle Lopez. We are so lucky to have her. She is our housing navigator, and a few of you have been referred to her already. She's our professional at helping folks get housed step by step. She's a total badass, and so we're grateful to have her. And so each of us are taking a turn on the first Tuesday of every month, sending out a video to all of our housing folks, because it's really hard to stay connected these days. And we want you to see our faces, for us to be able to connect and maybe teach you a thing or two while we're also learning. So the theme that I will have going, I mentioned this in the last newsletter that was sent out. Hopefully you guys got it. And if you didn't, send us your updated mailing address or email address. We send them out in both electronic and physical form, and we'll make sure to get that to you. But they are starting to transition me into a clinical position very slowly. I'm not leaving housing anytime soon, and I'm still primarily housing. But because of this, it inspired me to want to make my videos about mindfulness. It's a huge hit word right now. I'm sure everybody's heard of it. But what the heck does it actually mean? And how the heck can it actually help us? So today we're going to do a brief mindfulness meditation. And first, I think we can just simplify mindfulness down to the ability to self-soothe using our breath, using our focus and our attention, which is not an easy thing to do, but we can retrain ourselves to do it. And I think this is really important for all of us as human beings, but especially folks who are trying to get housed and stay in stable housing. It can get really overwhelming. It's really overwhelming sometimes. And so the ability to take a deep breath, ground into our bodies, adjust our focus to this present moment. It's really easy for our minds to just kind of go veering off into the abyss of worst case scenario and how am I ever going to get through this, and this is impossible, and then just really overwhelm ourselves despite our best intentions. So a good thing to practice is just to tap into your breath. And beyond that, if you have an extra minute, please stay on with me. We're going to do this, one of my favorite meditations called Leaves on a Stream. So if you want to take a second and pause the video, or if you can right now, just get into a nice, comfortable position. Make sure you got all your cozy stuff. You feel fully supported. Both of your feet are on the ground. If it hurts your back to be sitting, feel free to lay down. This is totally whatever is going to make you comfortable. And if you end up falling asleep, then maybe a nap is exactly what you needed. So enjoy, give yourself the gift of these next few minutes. Okay, so first we're going to sit in a comfortable position And either close your eyes or rest them gently on a fixed spot in the room, somewhere lower, so your eyelids are almost completely shut. Allow your eyelids to feel heavier, your body to feel heavier, and just begin to connect to your breath. Visualize yourself sitting beside a gently flowing stream with leaves floating along the surface of the water. Maybe you're feeling the sun on your face, cool breeze, the earth holding and supporting your body. And you can hear this gently flowing stream just moving there beside you. And visualize the leaves floating along the surface of the water. What color are they? How many are there? Floating, dancing. For the next few minutes, take each thought that enters your mind and place it on a leaf. Let it flow by. Do this with each thought, pleasurable, painful, or neutral. Even if you have joyous or enthusiastic thoughts, place them on a leaf and let them float by. As we're meditating, it's the most natural and human thing in the world for thoughts to come up. And as these thoughts come up, we're just going to notice them and put them on a leaf and let that leaf float by. Every time, even if we have to do it every millisecond, we're just putting those thoughts on a leaf, letting them float by. If your thoughts momentarily stop, continue to watch the stream. Sooner or later, your thoughts will start up again. If you find that there is just peace and silence in your mind, just watch the stream and enjoy the relaxation of that water flowing by, of the leaves going with it. And as thoughts pop up, we place them on a leaf and allow them to go. Allow the stream to flow at its own pace. Don't try to speed it up and rush your thoughts along. You're not trying to rush the leaves along or get rid of your thoughts. You are allowing them to come and go at their own pace. So just letting those leaves float by as they would in nature. If your mind says, I'm bored, this is dumb, or I'm not doing this right, place those thoughts on leaves too and let them pass. If a leaf gets stuck, allow it to hang around until it's ready to float by. If the thought comes up again, watch it float by another time. All about accepting that these thoughts are happening. All about accepting, without judgment, whatever's coming up. And letting it float by as many times as it needs to. If a difficult or painful feeling arises, simply acknowledge it. Say to yourself, I notice myself having a feeling of boredom, impatience, frustration. Place those thoughts on leaves and let them float along. From time to time, your thoughts may hook you and distract you from being fully present in this exercise. This is normal. As soon as you realize that you have become sidetracked, gently bring your attention back to the visualization exercise. Sitting peacefully by the stream, feeling the sun, the breeze. Each thought that comes up, placing it on a leaf and letting it go. And just seeing how gently we can do this. How much loving kindness can you practice with yourself just in this moment? Just letting everything go of what you need to do or what has happened today or anything before or after this moment. Just giving yourself the gift of letting this last couple seconds be just you with yourself. Feeling grounded in your body, supported, connected to the breath. And maybe we want to place a hand or two on our hearts and just thank ourselves for this little gift. This is all it takes to change a life. One moment at a time, 1 minute at a time. Each obstacle as it comes, just not giving up. And giving yourself a lot of courage and compassion and gratitude. You're amazing. Happy New Year, everyone. Again, we sent out a newsletter over the holidays. There'll be another one coming. Thanks for being patient while there's a little break there with those. If you ever need us, feel free to call out, email, and we'll be sure to get back to you. And thanks for being with us. We love you all. We're with you in heart and spirit, and looking forward to another great year together. Talk to you soon. Bye.